All right, everyone. Hello and welcome. Sorry for the bit of a delayed start. We are getting some lobby things situated. And yeah, we just had the draft happen. Um, on the Hidden Kings side, which is going to for this game, which is a best of three. The Veilwalkers are going to be starting out on the Hidden Kings side. And their draft ends up being Hayes, Lash, Rem, Warden, Calico, and McGinnis. With their bands being Yamato and Viper. Over on the Archmother side, also known as the Smugglers, they're going to have Billy, Graves, Mirage, Ivy, Page, Abrams. And the Archmother will have banned Lady Geist and Infernus. Um, all in all, these are some pretty solid drafts looking here. Archmother has quite a bit of spirit damage right now, which is always a little bit concerning, seeing a very spirit heavy comp and it being relatively easily countered. Um, but I believe from if I remember the last time my team played the Smugglers, the person playing Ivy um, built a lot of gun items, built Ivy in a very gun oriented way. Um, so that was pretty interesting. And Billy, of course, being a very melee heavy character, will probably be building a mix of both. Um, all right, as we just got the option to join the custom lobby. So I'm going to do that really quick. And yeah, while I get the lobby stuff situated, hold on tight, everyone, and I will meet with you guys once we're in game. All right, hello chat and everyone. We are finally in game. We're gonna get this show on the road. And yeah, so like I was saying earlier, Archmother, blue team here, has some pretty heavy spirit damage. Whereas orange team, the Hidden King, has some pretty heavy um gun damage. But the orange team is pretty uh more well balanced, I'd say, between like Calico, Rem, Haze, Warden. I think the big thing here is going to be seeing what this McGinnis can do in their right lane here. I think this McGinnis is going to be a very integral part to this. So we'll have to see what we do as we are working on getting this game underway. Prod is R. And here we go, everyone. So, in case you're joining us for the first time and not really sure what you're looking at here, I'll point a few things out for you guys. So, up top we have our teams, of course. They're a little separated in lanes. But yeah, so down on the right side here, you'll see your minimap. Those green icons are going to be our shops. There are always going to be one shop by each team guardian, which are these smaller diamonds right here. Until that guardian falls, there's always going to be a shop in each team's base here. But there's also going to be two shops in the middle of the jungle here on either side. Those are very popular shops, if I do say so myself. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of doing our laning stuff, doing our poking stuff. Let's talk a little bit about each character here. Warden is a very money-hungry character. Warden wants to won't really see Warden fight a whole lot until he really gets like his ultimate online, his fourth ability there. His I believe it's his third ability. Is his like root ability. That's also really good. Lash is a very good early game. Has a lot of big burst damage. As we saw with his 1, but also his 3, his flog. Gives him a little bit of healing, gives him a little bit of range too, because otherwise he's a pretty up-close spirit character. Calico here. Calico is going to be a very sneaky, like, skirmisher, kind of assassin type character. It will depend on how she is built. But we'll just have to wait and see. Right now we see her building pretty heavy into melee into that 2 ability. But those spirit bombs can be quite deadly as well. Haze here is a very heavy gun character and a very good early game gun character at that. If you get a lot of her 3, if you get her 3, her fixation up quite early, it will end up being deadly. Because fixation increases the amount of damage that she does. As we see her take active reload first item, which is a really good early game item for Haze. Going over to Rem. Rem is a classic support-ish character. Able to provide lots of healing, lots of protection. But also built properly will provide quite a lot of damage with his pillow. Is also able to put enemies to sleep with his ultimate. And his little buddies there, his third ability, are able to do a whole bunch of stuff. Able to collect boxes, able to buy things that they have queued in the shop, able to collect sinners, which we'll see coming up here in a couple minutes. And McGinnis is kind of that middle ground between support and gun carry. We'll see on the Hidden King side, they don't really have that big of a frontliner. Warden and McGinnis are probably the two closest characters to being their frontliner here, but McGinnis is very dominant early game because of all of these turrets and the wall and just a pretty potent heal. So having double heal characters here in this lane might prove to be very effective. Looking over at the Archmother side here, we have Ivy, who's a really good support character, but also can be really potent and competent with as a gun carry. Has a very high rate of fire, just like Viper, but also has a lot more like crowd control options as compared to Viper. Her 3 ability, her stone form, will stun a character. Her 3 is a heal. Her 2 is a heal. Excuse me. Her 1 is a area that slows and like hinders people. Billy, like I said before, is a melee character. Billy is going to be a pretty decent frontliner for this team, along with Abrams, who we'll cover in just a little bit. Billy has a lot of lifesteal off of a lot of his melees if he procs his 3, his blasted ability. Has a really good engage and disengage with his 2, and his 1 can just pack so much damage. Abrams, again, another really solid frontline character. As we see him going back to having ganked from middle here. But yeah, Abrams is gonna be a pretty big spirit character, but is just really a really solid character. I mean, but lots of survivability. This looks like the comp on the Archmother side is playing to just not get exploded, which is a really good idea here. Because like Abrams plus whose Page's big draw is providing barriers to their team, and also providing a lot of crowd control. Providing a lot of crowd control. Oh, and they hit a big root. Hayes almost dies to that. Hayes is going to be able to go. Oh, what a parry! Hayes does die to Abrams, and that is going to be first blood for the Archmothers, for Archmothers, the Yarn Smugglers. But moving over to Mirage here, Mirage is a deceptive spirit gun carry. I like to consider him. Mirage builds up a lot of his third ability, his Jin's Mark. Oh, Page is going to fall. Abrams might also fall too. Let's go take a look at this fight here. Oh, Corgi comes in, saving Abrams from Hayes. Abrams is going to be able to get out. Does get hit with a healing right and is able to live. But as I said, Lash coming in is able to take out Billy. But like I said, Mirage is looks like Hidden King is going to be able to take their first objective in the left side. The left side Guardian here. It's going to deny the Archmother. It's going to deny the Archmother the shop over there, and it's just gonna. Oh, and here comes a pause coming out by the Archmothers. But a little bit more about Mirage here. Mirage is a very slippery character. Between his tornadoes and his ultimate, his teleport, is able to really engage and disengage as needed, but is also able to put a lot of debuffs in on the enemy with his Scarabs, which applies a healing reduction and a And Ginge Mark has 3, which is just a big chunk of damage. I'm looking at Graves here. Graves is a summoner based character. Very heavy on the ghouls. Her jar of souls will be able to throw out in pretty reasonably locked down an area with skulls that kind of hunt enemies. Her 2 is a pretty good route. Her 3 is a passive on her primary fire that allows her to kind of steal. Well, as we read it here, we can steal weapon damage and spirit resist over time. And then her 4 just summons a bunch of skeletons. Yeah, we're gonna see. Looks like Abrams over for the Iron Smugglers is going to have DC'd, but is gonna be trying to. We're gonna be trying to be coming back here shortly. But yeah. I did see that melon, the rusted barrel first item. Speaking of, let's take a look at what people are building. We see Corgi building very heavy into this gun by rushing Titanic magazine and Tesla bullets quite early. Same thing with Hayes, almost entirely gun items. Big sleep onto the page, but it does get rooted instead here. Lash is falling low. Ooh, Page with the schmooves, not really able to get a whole lot of damage. Page not really able to get a whole lot of damage on the Page, but Page is going to fall thanks to Calico here. As Hayes is just going to continue chasing this Abrams, and Abrams mostly is going to die here. Not before taking a pretty healthy chunk of damage out of Hayes, but Corgi comes in to save the day, smushes Hayes under her, smushes Hayes like, I don't even know, like a hydraulic, like those popular hydraulic press videos? Sure, let's go with that. Looks like the Archmother is going to take their first Guardian now. There's a bit of a fight happening over here. Page can be here. McGinnis pops her ult just to secure the Guardian here. It's like Hidden King is going to be up by one Guardian here. We see Mono having a 3-kill streak right now. Calico will often do that. And here we're going to see the McGinnis here collecting a tier 2 camp. These are the jungle objectives throughout the map that aren't in the lanes. One of the next best ways to farm souls here. Here we see McGinnis just working on getting the turrets here. And we're going to transfer over to the other side here where the urn has just spawned, but it doesn't matter because Rem and Lash are both hunting for a Billy. Page is gonna come join the fight here. Does get the immobilize on the Lash, but Billy is here to try to help out his Page. Does hit the ult, but doesn't really hit many people. Lash is gonna fall pretty low here. We'll see if he's able to get out. He's gonna be able to reconnect with his Warden, which is always nice, and it looks like Archmother is going to stack 5 onto this left side. And here we also see the Rift spawning over here on the left side, which is going to be a very impactful fight, because whoever claims the Rift not only will get a chunk of souls, but is also going to be able to get kind of boosted up, like health boosted and power boosted minions that spawn in the lane here. But being outnumbered, Warden and Lash are going to both just fall back a little bit and try to play this slowly and smartly. But Calico is going to take the urn, just get a chunk of souls for herself, and just like that, Archmother gets the Rift and is able to get these rift minions, and is just gonna send all sorts of problems down this. There's the Abrams ult. He does get out, which is good. Almost got immobilized there. Oh, and it looks like Hayes snuck in and got the blue Guardian there. And he's gonna get a pretty healthy chunk of damage onto this Walker, but not before Paige is just gonna come in and try to rain on her parade, but Hayes is gonna be able to pop smoke bomb, get out invisibly, and live to see another day. Excuse me. See if Archmother here is going to be able to. Archmother here will take out this last. He will take out this last Guardian, and now no more Guardians remain on the field. Oh, but Warden is going to take quite a bit of an aggressive push here. Try to put some pressure onto that Walker. Archmother playing pretty far on the back foot right now. We've already had a Rift and Urn objective spawn here, so we're not going to be seeing those for a little while. We see Warden farming another one of these tier 2 camps, which the camps you'll see are the little symbols here on the bottom here. The tier 1 camp is this little triangle that you'll see right there. The tier 2 camp is like the elongated diamond, and tier 3 camps are going to be these bigger diamonds here. And then these yellow boxes you'll see here, those are sinner sacrifices. Every once in a while you'll see people punching those to get souls and a bit of a buff. We do see Graves here popping her ult on blue here just to put some amount of pressure onto this blue Walker. Looks like Billy and Warden are gonna be hunting each other, or maybe close to duking it out. Billy and Warden and Abrams here. Graves is also here. This Warden is caught out pretty hard. Paige is also here as well for this fight. Oh, Calico's here as well. Billy really wants this Warden here, which I don't blame him. An early fed Warden is going to be a problem for this team, but they are all rushing this Warden, and Warden is going to fall really low, but does die, but Lash hits an ultimate and is going to find Graves here. Now the fight is looking to be on Calico here. But Calico is just really good at living. Does parry the Billy, but not in time. Parries the Billy, but just not in time, and is going to fall. This is gonna put a pretty big swing and a pretty big pep into the Urn Smugglers' step, as Lobster and Mirage picks up the Urn. We see Corgi buying Spirit Lifesteal here. Not Spirit Lifesteal. Yeah, Spirit Lifesteal. Pretty good item. Lobster here is going to be keeping to take the Urn. Just have to play careful. Billy's there to help him, but this Warden might be a problem. But does look like he is going to be able to get the deposit here safely. Oh, but Graves is really caught out, getting assailed by 4, gets slept by Hayes, and just not going to be a whole lot that Dune can do here. 4 people over on that right side. Mirage uses his ult, his teleport, just to try to help, but it's just not there in time. The good lead that the Urn Smugglers had going into this phase of the game just almost wasted, as they haven't made a whole lot of much ground at all on these objectives, on these Walkers. The closest one is over there on the left side, but We do only see a little less than a 1k souls difference up there at the top. We see McGinnis and Mirage here duking it out. Mirage is taking so much damage from these turrets. Oh, but Calico looking to jump this Mirage. What a parry coming straight out of parrying straight out of the cat form. Just to eviscerate Lobster.
There's a reason I'm hard to catch.
There's another nice feature of Calico being able to go into cat form and just speed around the map, collecting boxes not a whole lot of other people can. Rem, on the other team, Rem is the only other person that is really able to make use of these tunnels, but we're gonna take a look at Ivy here. So Corgi is gonna build this gun Ivy setup, which hasn't really been too bad for Corgi here, but it's going to be facing 3 here in the blue lane. Is going to use his fly though, just to do something. He's going to try to. Oh, he's going to look to protect something. Maybe. Oh, he's going to hit Haze with the anti-heal, but. And is going to be able to get out of range of the Haze ult. What a jump! They just ran that Haze for her foams. As Corgi goes back to fix the wave here, just to make sure that they can get this walker down. See if they can't get this first walker down. But oh, it looks like the rift was over on the other lane. The Earn Smugglers are going to be able to get the first walker, but it's not going to be a whole lot faster that the Hidden King is going to be able, the Veilwalkers are going to be able to get their first walker. Paige is here to help, but Mirage is there to not Mirage, McGinnis, excuse me. Is there to wall off the Paige, but it looks like it might be enough. No, it's not. Both teams have taken a walker, and it's a very even game. Rem is going to use ultimate on a lone Abrams here. Abrams is going to run for his life. But this Calico is... No, that's not Calico. I am being silly. This is Calico, excuse me. Oh, Mirage is going to die. There's going to be a big fight over here on this lane here. Calico falling really low is falling. Ooh, Corgi is gonna be able to find Calico here. We do see. Oh, what a stun by Abrams here. And Dune is there to clean up the kill, and Dune finds 2 for a 3 kill streak here. But their lanes are kind of in shambles right now. They won this fight, but they're still down 3k souls. They're up three players right now, but you know, like I said, they're just the soul situation just isn't necessarily the best right now. Flash is gonna be maybe chasing this Ivy. No, he doesn't want the smoke. He doesn't want the heat. Interesting. Ivy is quite far ahead on souls than anyone else on the Hidden King side here. But not for long, as Prox here on Warden is gonna quickly catching up to this 24k. Is only 3k behind here.
I'm about to rule the day.
Here we see Lash taking a center. He's gonna get the full 4 buffs that you see there at the bottom.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Stop that escape. You're dead.
Archmother, fix your lanes.
I see Calico.
The Veilwalkers just kind of playing really grouped up here. It looks like there is gonna be a fight about to come up here on the here in blue lane. Abrams coming in, stunning Rem. Rem is gonna fall to this. Archmother has 3 people on fire. Corgi with a 9 kill streak.
Let's push Broadway.
But Hayes is just gonna solo another walker. There are gonna be 4 on blue though. They're gonna try to get this second walker. And there it is. They are still even on walkers, even on souls. Calico is really far away, but is she in a tunnel? She is in a tunnel.
Thanks for your help, Ava.
She does not have to worry about being caught out here. Maybe she does. Has to play smart, make sure she doesn't get caught by anyone here. We'll see if oh, it looks like she's gonna be able to get out scot-free. Maybe even go for this page that Hayes is hunting. No, it's Ivy that they're hunting. Oh, really close sleep there, but Corgi is going to be able to get out. Oh, Warden is going to be here, though. Everyone is going to converge on Warden. Warden is going to die. Rem here is also going to fall here. McGinnis is going to invest her ult into this, but it's just not enough. What a good wall! What a good parry! What a parry by the McGinnis here. But it might not be enough. McGinnis is not able to get out, and this might be the stone that they need, that the Earn Smugglers need to. It looks like they're all going to converge mid. Yep, they're all going to go mid here. This is a really smart play here. They have Ivy, as their most fed character here, is just going to be able to shred through this mid boss. What a quick mid boss! No one is there to contest it. Calico might be coming here. Calico is coming, but doesn't find it worth it. Hayes also looking to maybe contest something here. As the entire bit of the Earn Smugglers is going to converge onto Calico here.
I see Calico.
Oh, they're so close. Wasn't able to get through that door. Oh, they might be up in souls, but the Earn Smugglers are losing in lane progress. One of their base guardians is almost close to falling here. Meanwhile, the Veilwalkers have a little bit more, are technically up more on objectives, as they are about to capture an Urn here, and as well as having a little bit more damage onto that blue walker, whereas the Earn Smugglers don't have barely any damage onto this walker on right side here. But it looks like the rift is going to be over here on the left side. Rift is going to be over here on the left side. A lot of the Veilwalkers looking to hover around middle. Ivy might be getting caught out by this Calico and Rem. But no, Calico is just going to be I believe Calico is in a tunnel reading a book. LOL. 3 people over here on the left side going to be capturing this rift. Warden kind of trying to place himself to contest it, but is just not really going to do it. The Urn Smugglers have to do something with these rejuvenators quickly, otherwise they are going to expire. A quarter of the way to expiring here. From expiring, excuse me. Urn Smugglers just have to do something with these rejuves. We see Paige and Ivy here in the blue lane, just trying to put as much pressure as they can. We are going to also see Lobster over here on the right side, trying to push this lane up. Mirage though not known for his best lane clear, but he is going to get it done. It looks like McGinnis and Calico are going to stack on green here on this right side. McGinnis is gonna invest the ult right away just to do some zoning. There goes one rejuve. Paige is gonna consume the one rejuve. Rem with the ult as well, just to confirm that kill. Ivy is gonna be here, but it's just the entirety of the Veilwalkers is on right side here, hunting down this Ivy. But Ivy is gonna use her fly to get away and to relative safety. Maybe not, actually.
I see Warden.
What a play by Corgi. Stuns 2. Is maybe able to find one more, but oh, Mirage is stuck in the middle here. Mirage is unfortunately might gonna die. He doesn't. Mirage lives. There's a big fight over here on the green lane. Hayes is gonna invest the ult. What a big bag that just got consumed. Big lash ult. But McGinnis is gonna fall. Corgi does finally fall. And this might be the turning point that the Veilwalkers needed to come back from this and start winning again. The Urn Smugglers have kind of evened everything out now. We do see Corgi, as we take a look at the tab lists here, Corgi is still the highest net worth player in this lobby right now. It sounds like Urn is over here. Oh no, yeah, Urn is going to be over here in yellow. Calico is going to look to pick it up and play for it. Dodges away from it. Okay, well, I won't dispute the instincts here. He's gonna run it through middle now, even though especially because there's no mid boss here. He's gonna transform into Ava and is just gonna speed it all the way to the drop off here.
Now that's efficiency.
Lots of people here stacked onto blue, but they're all gonna start backing up early. What is going on here? Just doing some boxes, I see.
Ready to use item.
Just gonna take another look at these tablets, see what everyone is building here. Loaf is building a lot of green items.
Ready to use
Take a look at a lot of these resists too.
Ready to use item.
Sounds like everyone is ready to use items. That's always good. Abrams is going to try to jump Calico and Ram, but they are going to be able to get away.
The streets are mine.
Ivy is gonna come in with a payload here. Payload of Billy. Calico is gonna get it through the teleporter, having to use ult to jump up and out of the sewer shop in order to live. That is very good. Oh, didn't even notice. Dune found another.
I can't tell if I'm being overconfident or appropriately confident.
Lash being really, Warden, excuse me, being really aggressive, trying to backdoor that blue walker. So Grift is going to be opening up onto green lane here. McGinnis and Hayes are going to take an early advantage on that. Hayes is going to invest the Sleep Dagger and the ult, but Billy does have the metal skin to pretty much negate a lot of it, but oh, Hayes takes a lot of damage really fast. Ivy is going to keep chasing. Does find Hayes and kills her. And now it's going to be another Earn Smugglers Rift in probably the best lane they could have gotten it. This is going to be a big amounting push onto this walker here. Mirage and Graves are both gonna escort these Rift minions straight to the walker. And just like that, Earn Smugglers are up in objectives.
The Rejuvenator is descending.
They were doing mid while that happened. Veilwalkers are gonna get two rejuves. Rem comes in with a massive ult on a 4. But they're gonna 2 rejuves have been used. One by the Veilwalkers, one by the Earn Smugglers. One rejuve remains. Will it be used here? Doesn't look like it, but everyone is converging onto blue here. Corgi looking to try to get this. Lash does get the stun and gets the final rejuve out. Calico, oh, what the damage! That Lash just took so much damage. And now they're gonna use this to 3 dead with almost a minute cooldown on each of them. They are going to use this to push into the orange base and try to at least get one of these shrines up. One of these shrines down, I mean. We're going to see Prox here on the Warden taking a pretty high angle here. All 3 ults that could be available for them up. We will see what Prox chooses to do with this. But oh, they choose not to hard push in. They're gonna collect Earn and get even more rich. They are 35,000 souls richer than the Earn Walkers here, than the Veilwalkers here. Excuse me, getting all my names mixed up.
I need to be careful.
Hayes does finally shut down Dune on that Graves character. It's good to see Hayes not building Echo Shard. The Echo Shard Hayes build has been a very big problem in a lot of games recently, so it's good to see a Hayes not necessarily building that, but who knows, maybe they'll pick it up later. Grandma and Billy. Oh, no, we have another pause coming out. Never mind. Billy is gonna. There's a really good page ult. Stuns, able to stun too. It's gonna be a big fight over here on green.
Alright, Billy. The only guy you can count on is yourself.
Oh, Hayes is gonna find lobster.
You need to make a stand and stop them.
Corgi is just the unstoppable, like, gargoyle, I guess.
It's you or me.
His strength will be yours.
Let's see what this book can do.
We're gonna make sure Billy is safe. We always want to make sure Billy is safe. We're physically open here on green, on yellow, excuse me, on Billy, but it doesn't look like he's gonna care a whole lot. He is gonna care. Just gonna sell Spirit Shield and I'm gonna get
Our blue walker is under attack.
Veilwalkers finally take out the blue. Finally take out that blue walker.
I see Lash.
Lash is maybe gonna look to Lash and Calco maybe gonna look to contest this rift, but doesn't look like it. As Billy is gonna go take this urn. Oh, Ivy does die though. Hayes is starting to really get fed here. What the damage? Hayes basically a glass cannon here. Lots of ults coming out here for this fight. Oh, Billy does find Calco.
Thought you guys were supposed to be hard.
Now that this Haze is getting online, it is turning to be a very scary game for the Urn Smugglers. This Haze and Warden are going to go duo mid-boss here.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Haze having almost 10,000 souls spent. With that, this might be the push that the Veilwalkers need to. This might be the push the Veilwalkers need to really get their stuff going. You see Hayes purchase Silencer, which is going to be a massive counter buy into many of these more caster heavy characters. Looks like the Earn Smugglers are just going to be kind of just rallying near base, getting ready for a base fight. So we take probably the final look at the at what everyone is building here. Everyone probably pretty close to full build, maybe except for KJ and Dronafried here. Looks like there's going to be a big siege onto into blue base here. We'll see with these rejuves. Only about 30 seconds remaining on these rejuves. We'll see what the Veilwalkers will be able to do with these rejuves and this fight here. It looks like they are going to push into base. Or maybe not. We'll see. Nope, they are not. They are going to... Now that that base guardian is dead, they are going to back out and reset, recombobulate themselves. We have another pause coming out here. Cat attack. Classic.
Headed to Greenwich.
You need to make a stand and stop them!
Tap into the king's power. They could be hiding anywhere.
Prox is also going to pick up this the soul urn here. It's a lot of spirit items that this Lash is is carrying right now. Another look at the tab list here. Not a whole lot of resistances going around, except for that 41% spirit resist onto the McGinnis there. Almost everyone full with their things. You know, their things.
Defend the stronghold.
Their skill points. There we go. It's tired. It's late, y'all. I'm a little A little drained, I will not lie. The Lasher is gonna get exploded, jumped, but McGinnis and Hayes are gonna clean 2 up from this fight here. Rem is also gonna use ult. This might be the turnaround that the Veilwalkers needed to really just put their foot down and say no, this is our game. As if we look back at the last time these guys played each other, they the Veilwalkers crushed the Earn Smugglers in about like a 25-minute game. This has obviously gone on for much longer than that. So it looks like now almost everyone is going to get all of their skills fully upgraded. Looks like Veilwalkers are going to look to do mid again, and this might be the last mid that they have to do to win this game for them.
The rejuvenator is descending.
Good job getting the rejuvenator. Don't be a jerk.
And the question is, are people going to be able? Are the Veilwalkers going to be able to? Going to really be able to make use of these rejus and push in, and one rejuve is already going to be used by Calico. Hayes is going to use another one. Big 3-man ult from last year is going to be a big chunk. It's going to find Graves. Almost finds Mirage. Mirage and Ivy very low. Ivy dead. Mirage almost very close to death. Mirage dead. This has to be it. It's just Billy, Abrams, and it's just Abrams and Paige as they retreat back into the fountain. And now it's time for the shrines, says the Veilwalkers. But Abrams does stun Lash out of trying to get out of and get to the other shrine, but it's just not enough, as the other shrine is just nothing for full stack. Now they're just gonna look to melt this first stage of the patron. But they want this Abrams dead. This Abrams is going to die if they have anything to say about it. Looks like they are gonna start retreating a little bit. This Rem might not be long for this world. Does get a good sleep out just so they can get away. But Abrams is still here. Abrams does find McGinnis here. Doom finds Rem. What a turnaround by the Urn Smugglers here. Abram says, I want this haze. Is gonna invest the ult onto the haze. Uses, what is that? Phantom Strike. That is evil. And now it's a reversal. The Urn Smugglers are taking out the Veilwalker shrines. Try to melt this stage of the patron extremely quickly. It's gonna put Rem and McGinnis on a very short cooldown. Their haze, the hard carry of. It looks like they're gonna try to finish this. A lot of big page ult. Yeah, they're gonna find Lash Room, but Lash. Is this gonna be it? Are the Urn Smugglers going to win this first game of a best-of-3 series? They're just gonna try to force the patron as much as they can. Try to force people out of the pit. Try to force people away from this so this invulnerability goes away. But there's gonna be a parry on the low. Hayes is gonna use ult here. Big pull from Loaf if possible. It's just not quite enough. Loaf is the only one left alive. Very, very close. And now Calico is just gonna speed over to the other side, and that looks like it's gonna be it. Urn Smugglers calling it here, and very, very close game between the two. But the Veilwalkers are going to go up 1-0 in this best-of-3 series. What a giga banger.
And this is what success
Calico
looks like.
turning out being the MVP of that game. As I'm going to send it back to the I'm going to take a short break for the next draft to take place, and I will see you guys here in a little bit. Alright, everyone, we are back with game 2 of this best of 3 series. We have so a little bit about this. Both the teams have swapped sides now, so the Earn Smugglers are now playing for the Earn Smugglers are now playing on the Hidden Gang side. And the Veilwalkers are now on the Archmother side, as we are about to get ready here. And away we go. If you guys don't mind, I am going to... Oh, we are not. I'm going to get ready to go. Just to speak a little bit on the comps here, we are going to see a pretty similar comp on the side of the Earn Smugglers here. Let's see, well, three of the same characters, Mirage, Page, and Abrams. But we're going to see Dune play Lash. Dune is known for his Lash playing. Same thing with Porgy and Pocket and Loaf on Viper. These are some. Seems to be a very comfort pick type of comp. Meanwhile, on the side of the Veilwalkers, we're going to see DeRosa playing the Celeste, which again is quite known for. We're going to see Fire Hazard and Mono back on the Haze and Calico duo. We're going to see a completely new right lane. We are going to see a completely new. We see Paradox coming out from Dronafried, as well as Dynamo coming out from Zafton here. So we are going to be certainly going to be interesting, to say the least. But as we kind of get going here with the laning phase, I'm gonna go get myself some water because I am quite thirsty after that almost 1 hour long game. So I'll put you guys on the who do we want to look at here? Let's take a look at the Celeste, because that's my favorite character, not to be biased or anything. So I will leave you guys to it, and I will be right back.
Way. These are the mysteries of my people.
Alrighty, everyone, I am back. Hello. A quick look at the tablets here, see if I missed anything. And we do see Prox dying and DeRosa. Prox and Corgi dying, with Loaf and DeRosa getting first pick for their respective teams. Fire Hazard is falling pretty low here. Yeah, sorry guys, you guys probably heard that. Promise you it's an orange crush.
Hey, Calico's missing.
Both players looking to be missing from mid here. Drosa is gonna find Corgi again, but Loaf is gonna find
Let's
Prox
take out
again.
Hayes.
And you're gonna get another pause here. So lots of people rooting for Lobster this time around. Love to see it. Love to see it. What's the barrel onto this ace? Big parry coming out from Commander Hazard here. Hazard looking to try to get this page. He's not really gonna be able to do it. For you guys wondering about the names, I do not believe they are wrong. Let me fix that. Give me 1 second. My apologies. Well, that's really weird. Let me... Now that is really weird. On my end, for autoprod, these are the same. They are correct. Don't know why they are like that. I'm sorry, chat. I kind of like half and half mixed up. That's really weird. Toast, KJ, Lobster, Sea Dragon. Yeah, that's really weird, chat. I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be able to fix that right now. But I'll repeat it. I'll constantly open up my tab list so you guys can see the real names. How about that?
Take this boom.
Lobster and Sea Dragon are correct now. Looks like Toast is on there. Toast and KJ are on there twice, which is really weird. But good to know for the future, I suppose. Lobster on the Mirage here. Big pick by Dune onto Calico there.
take out Haze.
They destroyed the Guardian on blue.
So how do you know if a team is currently winning? It's hard to tell in the early game, which is what this is, which is where the phase we're at right now. But I would say technically,
Let's take out Calico.
yeah, Greg is right in chat. The souls counter up here is a good way to tell who's rich, what team is richer than the other. You can also look down here if one in these lines, if one color is more than the other color in terms of like volume, that shows how much like lane progress each team has. And right now the first Guardian, the Veilwalkers took the blue Guardian in middle here,
Blue Walker is under attack.
and the Urn Smugglers took the green Guardian, which is over here on the right side. Looks like Fire Hazard is going to take out Abrams here.
I see the enemy. Let's go to York.
You'll also be able to tell better when I hold tab here, and you can see like the item bars here, and what everyone's net worth is and all that.
Guardian has been destroyed.
As we can see, Ender Hazard right now, 9.2k advantage over the next highest on his own team being 7.3k, and on the other team also being 7.3k on the Lobster. I'd say so. Annex, I'd say right now it's pretty even. I'd say right now it's pretty even. The Veilwalkers are richer right now. But yeah, actually, I would say the Veilwalkers are winning right now. They're richer, and they have a few more objectives. They just destroyed the green Guardian over here as well. But I'd say it's about even, because both teams have 2 Guardians dead. And it looks like Ender Hazard here is about to deposit the urn, which is gonna give him a nice chunk of souls. Dude, this is gonna go on a 4 kill streak here. Oh, but it's gonna get shut down by Ender Hazard. Ender Hazard is just running the game right now. 13k souls where no one else is even closed in on 10k. Wow. Ender Hazard wants this. Ender Hazard wants it bad. See, 4 items bought for Ender Hazard here. So it can be a massive power spike here. Ooh, my 7 kill streak. Someone has to do something about this OSIC agent. Looks like the Urn Smugglers here are going to try to take this rift, but Dynamo and Lady Geist are going to be contesting it. Dynamo is gonna lead. Paradox and Celeste are gonna show up here to this fight. Lady Geist gets the swap off onto Lobster, is able to basically get to full health. Quick just dies instantly. Corgi and Dune find one each. DeRosa and Fire Hazard. The Thanos has arrived. Fire hazard is here, but is going to fall really low. Fire hazard will get out, which is always good. Oh, but fire hazard isn't even at the fight. It's going to. Fire hazard is looking to take Blue Walker all on its own. Fire hazard will take Blue Walker all on his own and living with 100 health to spare. Fire hazard almost at 20,000 souls. When everyone is barely starting to hit 10,000.
Green Walker is under attack.
Wow.
I know how to protect myself.
Ooh, Dynamo is gonna find the kill onto Lobster. But Corgi is gonna find the kill onto Geist here. Fire hazard finds another.
Let's take out Calico.
A Green Walker is under attack.
Corgi does find Calico, which is always good.
See Dynamo.
Careful, Hayes. You know you're fed, but don't want you to replicate the 7 parrying the Guardian get. Oh, that was very close.
Please don't drop me when you're doing your little aerial.
I see Hayes.
Greenwich is under attack.
I see the enemy.
I'm always ready to support my allies.
She shall temper your spirit. Our Green Walker is under attack. Explosives planted.
Viper.
You guys, it's the pretty nasty swap onto Dune there, and is able to secure a kill, another kill for Hayes.
The demon wasn't as strong as they thought they were.
Yellow needs help.
Our yellow walker is under attack. Failed up. Such arcane mystery. I'll get into position.
I see Viper.
There's going to be a rift and earn opportunity over here on yellow there, so we will see what comes of it. Hayes and Calico are gonna start to assail this Abrams pretty shortly here. This Abrams knows. I don't know if Abrams knows if he's surrounded like this here. Flash and Paige are going to be here to contest the rift. Or Abrams is gonna appear here on the other side. Some really good resto locket and dispel magic there. Big ult from
I didn't want it to come to
Find
that.
two. Fire Hazard is able to pick up the urn. Fire Hazard is going to get away though, just to at least secure the urn, just to keep some sort of lead here. And they're going to find a second walker during all that.
Our yellow walker is under attack.
Meanwhile, the urn smugglers only have one walker.
Has been destroyed.
I see Geist.
Glad I brought this with me. Come on, buddy.
Getting ready to teleport.
I see Hayes.
Looking up at the urn difference here, the Veilwalkers all 10,000 souls above over the urn smugglers here. A lot of that is due in part again to their Haze, almost 4K souls over the next highest player on their team here. Curious, what did
Let's
Lobster
take out Paradox.
infuse Echo Shard into? Ah, their tornado.
I will heal, and you will.
Let's take out Paradox. But I see Haze.
There's a fight amounting here, but they see Haze and just begin to run away. I don't blame them.
Enjoying the show?
Our blue walker is under attack.
Nice work.
On the move.
Oh, Ender Hazard is finally, or Fire Hazard, excuse me, is finally shut down. As a clever lash alt from Dune is able to slam them into the walker there.
My team is gonna.
Well, this day got a lot more exciting.
But I fear the damage may have already been done, as Haze is still one of the most fed players in this lobby, but Prox on Lady Geist here is going to slowly start catching up.
Grace, and I appreciate your deft hand.
Guys, he is the Cosmos.
Your humility is noted, Pocket, but you deserve a
Mysteries of my people.
Time to get out of here.
I won't let you stop me.
Magic surrounds us.
The Rejuvenator is descending.
We got the rejuve.
I don't think I've seen this this grapple animation of Pockets yet. That's pretty unique.
You're delightful, Calico.
They will all fall.
See what Haze is able to do here into 2.
Juggernaut.
Haze versus Abrams and Mirage.
They only have one shrine left.
Looks like the Veilwalkers are already taking shrines. Abrams is unfortunately gonna miss the ult there onto Hayes. Unfortunately, it might look like this Abrams might fall, but does get a good slam. The Veilwalkers are already able to get the Hidden King down to the second half of health. Loaf is going to die on Viper though. Lash is going to look to get an ult, but I don't think he got. I think he only got Dynamo there. It's already just people are still trying to. This is going to be a very, very quick game compared to the last one. And there it is. Veilwalkers are your Aurora Esports Deadlock Patron Bowl champions. What a game! What a series of games.
The Sandman comes for you all.
GG's to everyone involved. Thank you all the teams. Congratulations to the Veilwalkers. Congratulations, Corgi, Loaf, KJ. That's wrong team. Prox, DeRosa, Mono, Fire Hazard, Dronafried, and Zafton. Congrats to all of those guys. Congrats to the Smugglers as well for getting second place. Congrats all around to all of these teams. We're not necessarily going to do an MVP interview here, but if I had to give an interview, if I would have to give an MVP, I would say I would give it to Fire Hazard. Just every game that he was in throughout the regular season and this series he has been a standout player. Just always top souls, always top fragging. But yeah, that was quite the series. Congrats once again to the Veilwalkers who come out victorious in the Aurora Esports Patron Brawl. Thank you all for everyone who participated. I am very happy that I was able to put this on for you guys, put this competition on for you guys. And I hope to be able to do it again soon. Maybe we'll especially with the all the production stuff that our Commissioner Booney has been making for us. Maybe we'll be able to make this a more regular thing. Who knows? But yes, once again, it's Spicy. I have been your caster, your commentator, and your community manager for this evening and the last, what was that, 2.5 hours ish. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a good night. Thank you all. See you soon.